Alright, so Postpone TV here. We are back with the 3-star challenge. We are currently loading, so yay. Goal today is going to be chapter 1. We're going to see if we can get through the first 6 chapters. I think the chapters of chapter 1. Levels? Stages? We'll see how far that takes us into this video. Just collect the daily logins. We can claim those. These are our daily missions. Send those, take that. Quick routine. I highly recommend anybody playing come in here and purchase these small stamina pots. And then do a few refreshes. Like this first refresh here, it's only 10 gems. And I typically do at least 2. I mean, 40 gems is almost nothing. Come in here and do our collects one more time. Okay, so loadout. So here's what we were going to end up running with. Nothing super fancy. Gale's hopefully going to carry us here. I believe we need to get through all of the chapter in order to unlock subquests. Just tells us play more story. We should have another event tonight with Argo. So we'll be able to look at that a little more as well. But the goal is going to be, once those are unlocked, I guess we're on chapter 2 quests. Chapter 1 was really short. Is we're going to hopefully farm to be A2 and 9S so that we can awaken them and potentially choose if we want to use one of them. Then we can look at the new Argo as well and see if he's worth using. We at least want all of the weapons.
Here. Mama thinks we should go right because it's the right way. But left also might be the right way. If it wasn't clear by now, Mama doesn't actually know. Oh, this? Anyway, let's get started on its restoration, shall we? Once, 2 sisters with lovely ebon hair lived in a
This is a different story.
Land. They hunted for food in the forest and did their best to each support the other. The elder sister had been born in the woods and was an archer of rare skill. When their parents died, she began teaching the younger how to hunt. The younger looks up to her and wants so badly to test out her new skills. This thought fills the older sister with warmth as she follows after her sibling.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen. She about to shoot a bear at the fucking bow?
Suddenly, the elder sibling hears a beast cry out from the direction of her little sister. She sets off after her at a frantic pace. The savage beast looms over the prone girl and makes to attack. I'll cut down everything in my way.
I don't know if that was my loadout or this story mode loadout.
As an arrow penetrates the beast's tender flesh, there was no way her little sister could have taken down the massive creature alone. Trying to calm her, the woman removes her silver hairpin and places it on her sister. It is a keepsake of their mother, one the young girl has long desired. "Thanks, sis," she says, beaming. "Next time, it'll be my turn to protect you."
Pretty cool looking sword. We obtained a Grief Eater.
Ah, yes. I see. The story of this weapon is all about that woman. I feel like we've seen her somewhere before. What could this black barrier be?
Ah, there's my team. I'm pretty sure this middle character here is Gale, and that is who we were just playing as, so I'm pretty sure the story's for Gale.
I'll cut down everything in my way.
Your numbers don't mean squat.
Continuing mission.
Oh, clear with a Wind Affinity main hand weapon. So, if you notice, we got the first clear bonus of 20, and then we got 2 more 20s. I'm sorry, first clear was 100. Wind Affinity would also give us 20, and then completing all 3 gives us an additional 20. So right now we're missing 40. I'm not too concerned about it. I'll come back and probably farm those later on whenever we're basically scrapping for as much gems as we can for more summons. But for right now, I'm not going to worry about it.
How can the enemy be acting outside of the scarecrows? Well, let's just square them away as best we can as we go forward, okay?
So it looks like we only get stories if it's from the statue, but not these walls. The walls are just make us stop and fight.
Think you can stop me? Ha! Firing.
I've got enough death for everyone.
Yeah, its content's really easy.
We won't lose.
I think it's Demos and Argo is how you say their names, left and right guy, are still only level like 1. And Gale is, you can see, 57 here. And they're still holding their own, so. Oh, that's a memoir. We can't use those yet though. I haven't seen any crows, so I wonder how common they
What
are.
those dark creatures be after? I'm sorry, child. There are just so many things that Mama doesn't know. Look, something's out there.
That's a big boy out there.
What could it be? There are so many mysteries in the cage, aren't there?
I found one.
This second scarecrow will hold another part of the weapon's memory.
So this should give us some more story.
Done with their hunting, the black-haired sisters decide to return home before dusk. The younger has caught a small bunny, and the elder a large boar.
Small bunny seems a lot more like what she should have hunted first, not
It was
a bear.
a typical day of hunting for the pair. They only notice the disaster when they come to the hill that overlooks the town. Flames billow forth, and the chilling snaps of distant gunfire can be heard. The woman immediately thinks of the war that is raging in the neighboring nation. tells her sister to stay put and goes to see what has happened for herself.
Well, that sucks.
The town is oddly still, save for the incessant crackle of flames. The woman gasps as she takes in the grisly sight before her. All she can see are bodies. Bodies. Bodies.
Over here, Survivor. They came here to purposely kill us. Or this entire town, at least. But they about to fuck up and fight the wrong person.
Think you can stop me? Ha!
After defeating the soldier, she hears a voice. Her worried sister has followed her into the fires of the village. Enemy soldiers cry out all around them. As the woman feared, the war from the nearby nation has finally found them. Strange and fearsome men surround them on all sides. Impact, heat, pain. Her little sister screams. As the woman's consciousness flickers out, 2 words from a soldier reach her ears. Sort them.
Sort them. Interesting. So they were after the children, maybe? I mean, our main character here has a collar, rather, or a leash. I guess she has both.
I see. This weapon speaks of war. I suppose it's rare for the memories in these weapons to be peaceful ones. That's a little sad.
Ah, it's a very sad story so far, Mama.
I'll cut down everything in my way.
Your numbers don't mean squat.
Man, the music here, the background, the enemies, the animations on the attacks, all of this looks fan-freaking-tastic.
Think you can stop me? Ha!
I've got enough death for everyone.
You won't regret it.
Wonder if the soundtrack for this game is like how many different songs and such there are. Music's been amazing. I hope the volume's higher this time for the actual game. I turned it up, and it's louder for me, so I hope it's louder for y'all. There's gotta be a crow somewhere here.
This room
I got a
is
feeling.
bit strange, isn't it? Can you see down there? There are so many paths going every which way. It's like a maze. I wonder where the other paths lead.
Well, if there was a crow, I didn't see one.
The black-haired woman regains consciousness in a world enveloped by haze. She hears a faint voice. It sounds similar to her little sister's voice, but also different, wrong. My sister. I have to save my sister. The woman's dim memories slowly become clear. The blow she'd taken, her sister screaming, the soldier's words. Her only sister, her only family. She must save her. As she runs, the woman's world is enveloped in a shimmering wall of white. When the woman wakes anew, she is lying on the floor of an unfamiliar prison. Something is terribly wrong. She looks down at her body and stifles a gasp. One arm and one leg have been replaced by mechanical substitutes. And her black hair is now as white as snow. Where is my sister? She dashes off through the dim prison in search of her missing sibling. She dispatches both her cell door and its guard with equal ease. Only then does she realize the truth. Her body is now a terrible weapon. As this knowledge sinks in, darkness envelops her.
Just listen to this music.
Think you can stop me? Ha!
When she interrogates the dying guard about her sister, he grins madly and says, "Our kingdom will invade all. Every country will bend the knee to our might. Then we'll experiment on the survivors and turn them into beautiful killing machines. Oh yes, they will be sorted." With these final words, the soldier dies. The woman begins to run. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. She repeats the mantra as she runs, praying that somehow her sister has escaped this fate.
The memories of the woman in this weapon. She lost her arm and leg because of her dark past.
Okay, let's see how far we are into this chapter. So we're on 7, so 8, 9, 10. So yeah, we're at the 30-minute mark, so let's go ahead and finish the next 3 spots. And then that should be the chapter. And then we can start doing the wrap-up, so the post-story stuff for the day, the video, which will be a couple polls, and look at the team building and such, see what we've got. And then I'll mention if I'm gonna do anything off stream. I won't do anything story related off the recording, but if I'm gonna grind anything, then I'll at least make mention of it at the end and then the start of the video and kind of recap real quickly what I grinded. Keep everyone in the loop.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, music changed. So that should be the third mission. So there should be 2 more missions. There was a black door there, and then I assume 1 more statue at the very top. Or scarecrow, I guess is what they call them. Because every battle should be a node in that chapter.
Enemy forces sighted.
Here we go.
The damage is a little low on the left too, but not the middle one. Remember, Gale in the middle is leveled, the other 2 aren't, so
Your numbers don't mean
we might have
squat.
to level them up, but that's fine. We can do that at the end of this, like we planned. I think I just saw a crow. Was that a crow? No, that's not a crow. Thought that was. I got excited. Oh?
What?
Who dis? Monster. Bye? Question mark.
That was... Looks like that monster ran off somewhere.
We forever
Anyway,
walking.
The next memory we find will be the last for this part of the cage. We're almost there, child. Just keep going.
That was a crow. So that's 2 or 3 during this chapter. I know it's at least 2. It might have been the 3rd.
As the woman exits her prison, she beholds a town stained red with both flame and blood. She is in a strange land, one she does not recognize. But she must find her sister. The woman runs and runs and runs.
One of the failures has escaped. I feel attacked. Literally.
Enemy forces sighted. Your numbers don't mean squat.
That's a child. Upon hearing the wail, she dashes toward the sound. The thing standing before her was once her sister. But now, all trace of her former self has been lost to the sorting.
Enemy forces sighted.
That don't look like no little girl anymore. Although she got some badass like arm swords. Oh, what happened?
Her
Oh, is she coming too?
transformed little sister trembles, as if trying to remember something. The moment her sister is cut down in front of her, the woman loses all control. Even when her enemies are no more than mangled hunks of flesh. Finally, the woman cradles her sister in her arms and gazes at her blood-stained face.
That's sad as fuck.
Their hair, once dark as night itself, was now pure white. Yet the hairpin still glinted from atop the sister's head. The woman was alone. Her fate was sealed. And so she swore a vow to her sister. The fires of her revenge would rage until they consumed the entire kingdom.
Well, shit. She about to go on a fucking killing spree.
People need goals and hopes in order to live their lives. And for her, revenge was itself a form of hope.
We obtained hope. I don't know if that story gave me hope. I'm not sure how.
The spirit of desire and the drive to move forward.
Okay. You give me a definition, I'll accept
There
it.
are still many things you need to reclaim.
Alright, that represents the end of the level. So we are at exactly that 40-minute mark.
Come now.
So
The next fragment is waiting for you.
what we're gonna do is collect our rewards. Any of the mission bonuses we had, challenges, special. That'll give us a pull. So we will... So again, we're not going for the 4 stars, but we did get 2 of them. 9S would give us 4,500 gems. And then we can see that because if we come up here to missions and come to collections, and we scroll down, we're 2 out of 3 for this reward right here. The other banner has 2P, Fio, and Akea. So I think we still summon on this banner. The rest of the pool is the same, and the 3 stars aren't limited here, to my knowledge. Whoops, there's going to be a slight pause or a slight lag there because I accidentally ended the video instead of pausing it, so... two golds, that's good. So we're, hoping for good stuff. We're pulling on this banner still for 9S. Oh, that's a dupe, okay. So that we could hopefully get that 4,500 gems that I was just showing right before this. We don't care to pull the 4 stars to use, but you know, getting the units for the achievement and such would be nice. So that dupe is kind of cool, so I can show you what we can do with that dupe now. So we have to come up here to the gift to accept the dupe. Gave us 14. So what we can do... So what we can do is come here to our loadout and select our character there. We can do an enhance. And over here on ascend, we can ascend him now. And if we do ascend him, it's going to unlock Fleetfoot, which is going to be one of his 2 passives. And if you notice here, it's going to go up to 65 on his level. It is going to cost 25,000, I believe here. Nope, it's only, yeah, that's about 15. Or 25 rather. Right there, required. So that's going to give us Fleetfoot, which is cool. We can awaken him if you see this diamond went up, so we can do it 3 more times, so he can get up to 80. But if we come over here, this is his character skill, so he deals 67% damage up to 1 enemy 4 times. To 1 enemy 4 times. I believe this bottom one here is the next level, and I don't have an enhancement material. This is the hand sand determines heart summons. So that's going to come from a ticket that I can explain later. And then this is going to be our character enhancement materials. So we can select auto and it'll do them all. I don't want to do that. I just want to get them to like 20 or something. I don't quite know if he's a character I want to fully use. Just yet. Oh, we got 30, so we got Glorious, so it's going to give me an extra 10 levels there. Oh, up to 37. Rapid Fire, so his character skill is going to be that 67% damage. He has 2 abilities. Vigor is going to be a natural attack percent. And then Fleetfoot is going to be an agility, which is actually really good. So we might continue to use him. We'll just have to kind of see how everything falls. But agility allows you to take turns faster. And of course, you know, vigor is exactly what it is. You're just a bigger attack percent. If we come here and look at Gale, she does not have an Ascend dupe. So we can't actually... Oh, we can see Fleetfoot. I lied. So she also has agility. She also has attack up for vigor. And then for Rel is 35% damage 4 times, so that's going to start a chain. And it decreases the defense of an enemy by 30 seconds. It's actually really good too. And then let's look at Argo. Again, no Argo dupe, but we can see toughness. So he's going to get better HP in Aegeus, which is defense up. So he's very defensive, it looks like. 35% damage times 4, and decreases attack by 16%. So he gets to decrease attack, and he becomes beefy. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that, so we'll see. But Gale here in the middle, and I believe his name was Demas. Yeah, Demas is probably keepers. When it comes to weapons, if we just select one here and look at the enhancement, they also have an ascend with a pearl, or with this weapon here, we can actually ascend another weapon into it. But before I want to do that, because if we do this, again, it's going to cost 25,000 to do that, and we only have 47 right now. But if we come here, this unlocks Fleetfoot, which is agility up, so I mean that stacks agility with agility, that's cool. And then the main one is also vigor, so that's attack. So that's actually a pretty good gun for that. But what is the 2 skills in the gun? So every gun has 2 skills. These are, remember, the stuff on the right side. 31% damage times 4 and inflicts blind for 3 turns. Okay, blind is really good. It essentially allows your opponent to not hit you. So if this is good, then we're going to invest in this gun. 26% damage and decreases defense. Okay, so we're going to use Demas, and we're gonna use this gun. So let's go ahead and ascend it. It's going to go up to 55, and then it's going to have this diamond fill in. So here's going to be an interesting thing. On this right hand side here, there's these tanzanites. Each weapon type has a associated gem, so purple with purple, blue with blue, so on and so forth. But it unlocks that Fleetfoot. If you notice, it also makes it a 4-star. By my rule, we need to be a 3-star base. So what I'm going to end up doing is, if I back out of this weapon real quick, I can favorite the weapon here, so that when it does become a 4-star, any weapon we're going to use, if I now come here to the enhanced weapons list, it's now going to have that little key icon, and I'm gonna keep with that strategy, so that we can differentiate my 4-stars versus the upgraded 3s into a 4. So again, let's go ahead and just level this to like just maybe at 20. We don't want to go too high. We don't need to go too high yet. I do know I really like this gun though, so I do want to keep investing in it. We do want to get these materials as well, but as you can see, I can't even see the location these are farmed in yet, so we'll worry about that as we cross that. So that gun's really good for him. I'm not going to worry about Argo's weapons yet, because I don't like the ones that are there. That's Aegeus and toughness. We already know that's defensive. We don't want that. This one's vigor and fleetfoot. So again, vigor was the attack and fleetfoot was the agility, and so was Gale. So I kind of want to use this in the main hand instead, maybe. Again, this is also that wind element that we could have used before. So we might work on that one. I think I like that one. This one's vigor and Aegeus. I'm not a big fan of that. Is there another element type that we can throw on that's a sword? We don't have another good one, so we're just going to leave those there. But I think I'm going to take the opportunity to come here and look. We don't have the emeralds yet for this. As you see, this one is it's an emerald, and it's for the wind. We don't have the natural pearl or a dupe yet. Again, these apparently that takes the automata metals, but I'm pretty sure you can also farm these from the daily event, which I don't think we have unlocked. So let's see. This one does. This also lowers defenses, and this is going to increase defense. Okay, so this is a little bit of both. It'll increase and decrease. So nope, we wanna use this weapon. Nope. Press and hold. So we'll get this up to 20 as well. trying to not spend all of my mats at once. That was a glorious proc, so we got 5 free levels out of it. That's definitely worth it. I'm gonna hold off on switching him out with anyone else as well, because if we come here to the Nier quest, the sub-quests are still not unlocked. I think that comes after this next chapter. I believe that'll come after we clear this here. So maybe we do want to look at characters for the time being. No, we'll leave it the way it is. Other options that we currently have, I don't want to see 2 stars, and we don't want to see 4 stars. So the only other option we have right now is going to be the Dissecting Prisoner, who's 063Y. He also has Caged Vigor, which is like Vigor. It gives defense up, but the caged part puts a qualifier on it, so he has to be below 60% before he gets his defense bonus. I already don't like that. And then toughness is HP up, so we don't want him. We want some damage early. So we'll just stick with Argo, since he is at least a level 6 for now. So I'm not planning on farming anything, so I will go ahead and call this the video. Appreciate you watching.